I mean, it was incredulous, wasn't it? I mean, it was just incredible. When VAR said they got to VAR were these people are close. I feel sorry for Michael Oliver, the referee. He's another one of England's top referees, and he is officiating a game that he's reliant on some clown sat in Stockley Park who's looking at this and can't even see that's a red card. As soon as it rolled in, I was like, oh, that's it, he's got to go.
Yeah.
He's got to go. Unanimously, everyone who saw it, Stevie, apart from the one guy who's trained.
Eleanor said it was a penalty.
Your missus?
The first thing when I showed her,
right.
The first thing she said was, oh, that's red. And I went, no, they never got a red. And she went, what? My missus.
Who's not a big football fan before we start. Yeah.
No. I mean, seriously, it's actually very difficult to come up with a reason why somebody wouldn't give a red card for that. I really can't think. You would expect that the official who's in charge of this is qualified, is experienced. It makes... I don't know what to tell you. I have never seen a challenge that has got red card written all over it any more than this.
Frank, what do you think?
Well, I think it's getting very annoying because it's appalling, because it's not the first time, and I guess it's not going to be the last time. To tell you the truth, I was watching on the French television the game, and the commentator after the foul said no red card. I mean, the referee is crazy. And I texted him and I said, don't hammer the referee. It's nothing to do with him. It's the guy in the booth who doesn't understand football. And I saw the game Sheffield against Brighton. It happened the same, where a Sheffield player stamped on the player, and they check the VAR and they say nothing. I mean, it's getting common now to see that, where, of course, it's a straight red card. And it's crazy. And on top of it, Lo Celso did a Maguire. When I say that, the Maguire, when he stretched his leg in the first half and got away with that. So I don't know. It's hard because the referees on the field has nothing to do with it, can't be helped by the monitor. But the guy in the booth, I don't know, either he's blind or knows nothing about football. But if you know a little bit of football, it's a straight red card. There is no discussion about that.
And yet again, it happened within 5 yards of the monitor.
Well, actually, I'm not sure the monitor's on that side.
Oh, OK.
And I made that mistake as well.
All right. All right.
Sorry about that.
Take that.
But...
Hey, listen.
because
Listen, Mourinho was 2 yards away and he never saw it.
No,
so
because
don't
I
worry
was
about
tweeting out the other week about the monitor, and I think actually they've put them... I think they hide the monitor.
I don't think... Yes, I hide it amongst the fans.
Just in case the referee fancies going over, they keep it out the road.
No, they hide
right?
the monitor. They stick it among the fans, and then they've got to play some hide-and-seek thing where the referee's got to go and find it, waste about 20 more minutes. That would make more sense at the moment. Do you remember the VAR and I tweeted this out earlier, the Son incident against Rudiger at Tottenham Stadium recently, in the last few weeks or whenever it was, when he stupidly just threw his leg up in the air from a lying back position. It was rash and it was silly. There was hardly any contact and Rudiger made the most of it. But they decided because there was an action and they said it could have been violent, they sent him off. Here we have an incident where there's clear downward motion, so there's the weight behind it, on top of Azpilicueta, whose leg bends, so there's a danger of a breakage or an ACL or something going. And it's ruled differently. I mean, it's a clear stamping motion. Azpilicueta was very lucky. Frank Lampard touched on this. He said, when I moaned about VAR and the officials after the Man United game, people thought it was sour grapes because they lost on the Maguire incident. But it's not, because I think he's like most of them, he's a pretty honest and straight up guy. And he said, look, I'm telling you again, after a win, it's not good enough.
Right.
It is not good enough. And to Stevie's point, if you ever thought, and we'll get to Mourinho in a bit, if you ever thought he was still not in the bluff game, which he is, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
When he stood absolutely staring straight at it, and yet he comes out after it, Mr. Bluffer, I didn't see it.
Let's be honest, Lo Celso could have got sent off earlier as well.
Yes, yeah, like the instant that Frank said,
yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, but Craig has a solution Someone who could step in the VAR booth and do a better job. Well, this is certainly according to him. That is Barney the dog, isn't it, Craig?
Yes.
Your Barney, your Labradoodle, just showed him the instant. He said straight red, no question. There you go.
Well, Stevie's missus thought it was a red. He thought it was a red. The only people who didn't think it was a red were the FIFA accredited referees.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week, subscribe to ESPN Plus.